Hi guys, before we start the show today, I just want to mention something. Recently this past week, this guy that I go to school with, his name is Alicio Diaz. He passed away in a car accident. So if any of you guys want to donate and help his family out, it would be much appreciated. We're going to put the link, we're going to link it to the Brahdcast too so you can see it. But the website is gofundme.com/8VAWY8. Let me say it one more time. It's gofundme.com/8VAWY8. And rest in peace, Alicio. We're going to
What was his full name again?
Alicio Diaz.
Alicio Diaz. So you could look that up on gofundme.com. We're going to post that link on our broadcast page on our YouTube channel. We're just going to post the link on this episode. So definitely go on there and donate. It's to a good cause.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'm going to be honest, Joe. I don't think my balls are as big as the song is saying.
Welcome to the broadcast, everyone, guys. My name's Joe Janelli. I'm here with Nick. And, yeah, we kind of gave that song out because I was telling Nick before about... did I mention this on the show yet? The Janelli curse? How everyone in my family, we have tiny penis and giant balls. But
you're supposed to say it on the air?
Yeah, I don't really care. I don't really care.
What if your parents are listening? They're like, fuck, like...
Yeah, whatever. If they're listening, they're one of 6 people listening, apparently. Last week's show shot down in the ratings.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for that one. We got a few emails about that one saying what the fuck was up with last week's episode. Wasn't as funny as the other ones. You know what? Like, when I'm talking about my drug past and, like, terrible shit in jail, like, you're not going to get fucking humor every week. I'm sorry. I'm not going to fucking step up to the plate and hit a home run every week. So stay with us, and maybe one week I'll make you laugh, and one week I fucking won't. I'll tell you about my life, and then you can go fuck yourself. So you don't want to fucking listen to my show, then that's fine. I really don't give a fuck. You know what? I fucking hate this shit anyway. I'm doing this for you fucking people, and then you tell me, nah, you're not funny enough. Like, go fist your mother.
Yeah, especially the fucking asshole who decided to make their cool little comment. Why don't you get on the microphone? Why don't you fucking talk about your life, you stupid motherfucker? Don't listen to my show. Whatever the fuck you're... What was his name?
I don't know. We're not going to name names.
Fuck you.
We're not going to name
fuck
names.
You. You got something to say?
Yeah.
Fucking find me, you little bitch. Like, I'm sick of your bullshit.
Nick was so offended that we had a comment on our page that was negative. And you know what? You're going to get positive. You're going to get negative comments. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, but lick my balls. That's
but yeah,
my message,
you can comment negatively. That's fine. We're going to delete it, and you can eat our assholes while I shit in your mouth.
Yeah,
that's
we
what
win.
We can do.
You lose. We win. You fucking hater.
Because we have the show, and you listen to us. So you don't have to listen. You can if you want to. I don't care. We talked about you this week, so now you can listen. You can show your friends and say, these guys on the radio, they talked about me this week, and they told me to eat the shit out of their assholes.
Or you could be like, oh, I'm going to fuck this guy up, listen to this. But in the end, we get more fucking listeners because you're a cocksucker. That's what it was. You know what? Yeah.
Come find me. No, don't come find me. Go find Nick. Yeah. That'll be fun.
How big are you?
Yeah.
You know what? If you're big, don't find me. If you're a vagina, then you come see me, bitch.
Come see me. Yeah, so now that we've calmed down a little bit, we took a step back, relaxed a little bit.
We still hate you, guy, but we're calm now.
We still hate you, but we've calmed down a little bit.
Took a Xanax.
A little Xanax, crushed a little Xanax into a glass of wine, maybe a little Merlot, some Chardonnay. Nick had a little Pinot. Actually, I've got the little Pinot. Like penis, get it? Pinot, peanut.
You would make a comment like that?
That was pretty bad, sorry.
Yeah. We still hate you, guy who commented, but...
Yeah, but, we'll forgive you.
Yeah, we're over it.
If you keep listening, then we're over it.
We could be boys again. You could still hate us, but we could be boys if you keep listening.
Yep.
So, Joe, how was your weekend?
My weekend was okay. It was actually my girlfriend's birthday, and 2 days later it was our 1-year anniversary. So we decided to celebrate the day in the middle, which was actually Cinco de... Her birthday was the 4th. Our anniversary was the 6th. So we decided to celebrate the day in the middle, which was May 5th, which is Cinco de Mayo.
Or, as all the cool kids say it, Cinco de Drinko.
Cinco de Drinko, is that what it is?
That's what the tool bags, like me say.
Well, the person who did my mani-pedi would have called it Cinco de Stinko, because my feet probably fucking grossed her out.
Wait, what'd you get? You got a mani-pedi?
I got a mani-pedi with my girlfriend. I went and I got my nails done and my feet done. Not painted or anything like that, but I got a mani-pedi with my girlfriend.
Can you do me a solid real quick? Can you hand me over your man card?
My man card?
Just give me it real quick. You know what? I'll take it.
Yeah.
All right, you got it?
Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna
you ready?
You're gonna. Yeah. You're ripping up my man card?
There it is.
Oh my god.
It's gone.
I knew it was gonna be bad. You can't even just rip a corner off like they did in Cub Scouts?
Nah, it's completely obliterated. Your man card is done for. You can't get that thing back. You get one. And it's gone.
You know what though, man? It was so enjoyable. It really was. It was so nice. I put my feet in this little bath thing, and then they scrubbed my feet. They fucking cleaned it. This little Asian lady, and she fucking scrubbed the shit out of my feet, and I was sitting in a massaging chair, and then...
Massaging chair? What, are you Asian now? What the hell?
She my massaging chair. And fucking did my toenails, and then sat down and did my nails. It was like a cleaning, So I don't have to clip it. But it was fucking $30 a piece. It was like...
Was it like in Dumb and Dumber when she had the chainsaw thing or whatever? Yeah, it's yeah, because your toenails are so.
Yeah, well, I got the one with fungus on it. It's a little gross, and you can't get rid of that shit. I don't know if you have that beat up nail and it looks like there's cheese under it, like toe cheese.
That's disgusting.
It's fucking nasty. I only have one though. I've seen people with worse, but this one. It's
a little bit of fungus.
It's kind of gross.
You got 9 other toes.
Yeah, I got only one toe. Nine others are okay, I guess. But it's my big toe on my left foot. It's kind of gross. But no, and then we did that, and then we went out to a restaurant. We went out to a Mexican restaurant on Cinco de Mayo, and it was fucking packed. It was fucking crazy, and it's this little place in Toms River. Fucking best food. Same name, Cinco de Mayo. You live in our area, Cinco de Mayo in Toms River. Amazing, absolutely amazing restaurant. Food is so good, but it's small. It's tiny. It's like a pizza place size. It's only got a couple tables. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 tables. Maybe you could seat 40 people. But the food's amazing. So we go in there, and they said, "Oh, we're gonna have a mariachi band." There was no mariachi band. It was a guy singing karaoke.
Wait, was he at least Hispanic?
Oh, he was dressed in the pants. He had on these navy blue pants with glitter and etching on the side. He had a giant sombrero on. He had the shirt. Oh, it was fucking great. It was ridiculous. But we couldn't get seated because when we got there, the band just started, so a lot of people weren't leaving. So we're waiting in line, and there's this couple next to us. And I'm just my girlfriend gets embarrassed when I talk to people when we're waiting places and in line. She won't talk to them at all. She won't talk to anybody in public. But, I will. I just sit there on board, and I just start talking to people next to me. Oh, this is crowded, this is loud, this is, whatever. Because I'm in my 30s, I just complain about shit that old people complain about now.
Yeah, and you're going to die in a few years, so...
Yeah. So Did you say I'm going to die in a few years?
Yeah, 30.
30? I'm pushing 80. 30's pretty close.
Are you 31 or 30?
31, yeah, 31. I'll be 32 September 7th. That's my birthday. Jesus so, yeah, my girlfriend turned 32, so...
Oh shit, you guys are
dating
both?
an older chick, huh?
Yeah. Look at that.
Look at that.
Older chicks.
Older chicks. All right. So we're in line, and the lady behind us, we just start talking everything, and they're like, "Oh, it's our anniversary," and we're like, "Oh, it's our anniversary too." And it was their 35th, and it was our first. But I think that at that point they thought we were married. So we're getting closer in line. We've been waiting 45 minutes already in line, and so the lady was like, "Hey, how about?" us two and you two sit down together.
So how old were these people? They were 70 years old?
No, they were probably 50. They were probably
They've been married for 35 years?
50s, yeah. So if they were married 35 years, then they'd have to be...
At least 50.
60.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't get married when they were 15. So, well, she was Canadian, so maybe. I don't know what their rules are up in Canada. They force you to get married at 15.
Well, all we know is that you can't get into Canada, so we shouldn't even worry.
Yeah,
You'll never be able to go there ever
I could never go visit her family in Canada. So... It wouldn't go there anyway because it got weird. And we sat down, and so we're like, all right, we'll sit together. Okay, because it would have taken forever to get a seat if we didn't do that. So, of course, they seat us right in front of the fucking speaker where the guy's singing. And he has a guy doing intros who had no teeth. There was the guy singing, and then the guy prepping every song, like a DJ or something. It was like an MC. It was very weird. And the guy had no teeth. He was telling terrible jokes. They were all wasted. And... we're sitting right in front of the speaker, and once we sit down, they're playing the music, and it's so loud, we couldn't talk to the other couple. So we're awkwardly sitting across from a couple that we just met in line, who was like nice, but like not like you could talk to them the whole time. It was kind of creepy. Like, we had the discussion already in line. We used up all the stuff we could possibly use in a, like, elevator-style conversation.
Yeah, so you're waiting, you're like, what can I say?
Yeah, the whole time, the whole meal, I'm sitting there, what can I say to these fucking people? I couldn't think of anything. But luckily, the music was so loud that we couldn't talk. So we all just nervously sat there and ate. And, like, obviously the food took forever to come out. So, like, the meal was an hour and a half with these two people we never met. First thing they say when we sit down is, okay, make sure you split the check. Make sure you split the check. So
that's
like,
all they kept saying? That's all they were worried about?
Yeah, like, I
thought you were picking it up.
Yeah, they wanted to sit with us. You've been married 35 years. We've been together for a year. And then, like, they fucking make us split the check. So towards the end of the meal, we finished before they did. So we got the check and just bounced. Because it's our anniversary. I didn't know if they wanted to hang out a little bit or whatever. So we fucking bounced. But it was very creepy just sitting with another couple. And, like, I don't know. It was odd, but... And I did some other stuff for my girlfriend for her birthday and everything. My fucking parents give my girlfriend $100 for her birthday.
That's pretty good.
That's good for, like, your parents to give your girlfriend a gift. I mean, we've been together for a year, and she lives with me and stuff, so, you know, it's good like that. But $100...
What'd you get for your birthday last year? From your parents?
I got nothing. I got dinner. I got fucking spaghetti. They're like, oh, we'll make you pasta for your birthday. Like, you make that every Sunday anyway. Like, they just pretended that that's what they gave me. And then I'll be like, oh, you didn't get me anything? We give you so much throughout the year. We've given you so much in the past that that's what you get. You got it already.
We've given you $10 for gas.
I gave you $10 for gas 3 weeks ago. And you know all the things that we've given you? We don't have to give you anything. Like, and then they give my girlfriend $100. This is very fucking odd. But now I'm like 31. Like, what's 32 going to bring? Like, you just had your 21st. Like, 20 seconds coming up. Like, what did you do for your 21st birthday? It was probably amazing, right?
It was like a 2-day fiesta.
Oh, yeah.
It was just amazing. And then this year, nobody was like, yeah, dude, I'll book your room or whatever. Everyone just expects, like, yelling at me, like, oh, I better get a bed in Atlantic City. Like, dude, there's only a certain amount of beds, and we're trying to cram everyone in the rooms. Like, you fight over that bed. You don't get any leeway, like, over anyone else.
And it's your 22nd birthday. It, doesn't matter anymore. Your next birthday is going to be 25, then you can rent a car. Like, there's no other birthdays coming up.
I'm so depressed. Just shut up.
That mean anything.
Whatever, you're 30.
I'm going to be 32. Yeah. Like, you think that matters? No birthday from now to the next birthday that matters to me is the one when I can get my AARP card.
Which I
like 50? That's yeah, it was like 50, and then like I can retire. I can start collecting Social Security at 62. Like, that's the next important birthday.
You can start tipping $1 like on old bags who just they decide because they're old that.
We had a group come into our restaurant the other day. I'm not going to say what race, what anything they are, because again, we've gotten emails about that. So we're going to calm down on that a little bit.
They're Mexican. No, sorry about that whole spiel. Yeah, well, you told me they were Mexican.
Right. So they came in and they had it was a huge party. Like, giant fucking party of people. Like, 50, 60 people. Yeah. They made a complete mess. The kids were outside throwing fucking rocks at cars in the parking lot, jumping on the window, being crazy. $500 bill. They left the girl $30 as a tip. $30. You know what that is? That's 6% tip. That's not even what the tax is. They didn't even tip with the taxes. That's fucking terrible.
And we also lost, like, 30 customers probably at least forever.
Oh,
because of these rude people.
Yeah, because they came in and people are going crazy.
Throwing rocks at cars.
Yeah. Oh, it was fucking terrible.
If you have a kid and you're standing outside and he's throwing rocks at cars and you're standing right next to him, be like, hey, bud, can you stop throwing rocks at cars?
And nobody was stopping. Nobody was stopping these fucking kids. There were like 7 little hoodlum, terrible kids throwing rocks at cars at our window. They were running up and doing that like jump cartwheel thing on our glass window. Like, I don't know how one of these kids' legs didn't go through the fucking window and just tear his artery in half and just bleed his Mexican blood everywhere. Just
I thought you were getting in any race.
No, I'm not. I just mentioned it. That's all.
And then as I walked into the store, there was like this old lady. And like their kid or grandson, and they're just standing there, and I'm like walking in with my pizza bag, trying to get to the back. I'm like, excuse me, and they both stare at me. Don't move. And I'm like, excuse me, and they still stare at me, so I had to walk right through them. Like
they didn't understand English.
Yeah, but that's
how it is. They only understand English when it's convenient to them. But when it's not, they just play ignorant.
How hard is it to move 1 inch out of the way?
I tried to get out that same day, too. I tried to get out with the pizza bag, and they wouldn't move. And I'm like doing this. And eventually I was like, excuse me, like really loud. And then they all looked at me. Now I'm the asshole.
You're the asshole.
Yeah, I'm the fucking asshole because I'm
trying to do my job.
I had to move.
Yeah, guys, so since Cinco de Mayo a few days ago, we decided to play after Joe's little segment there.
I don't know what it is about between our first segment and second segment, but I had to take the biggest dump again. Like, maybe it's just this time of day. I don't know what it is, like when I wake up or the caffeine is hitting me. I have no idea what it is, but I constantly have to take the worst dump at this time of the day.
Your body's used to it. It's like two girls, if they hang out all the time, they eventually have the same periods.
Oh, yeah.
But since we do the broadcast, this actually makes no sense. The second segment, you have to take a shit.
Well, then you should have to dump at the same time. Like, two people that do a radio show together have to poop at the same time, like periods. Is that what you're equating it to?
No, if that's what you got at, that is not what I meant. Okay, so I guess we're going to go on to the next
You know
subject.
what's weird, though? Usually I like crap at night. Like, I'm never a day pooper. I'm always a night pooper. Yeah, I dump at night. And usually not every day. Only when we do the show do I have to poop at this time.
Is it your nerves?
I don't know what it is.
Like,
I have no idea what it is.
Stop being a vag.
Maybe it is. Maybe I get so nervous and I have to shit, and then this shit's going to go in my pants, and then I'm going to have to crap everywhere. It's going to be terrible. I should just wear a diaper during the show so I don't have to get up and pause it.
Yeah, don't ruin the show with your fucking dumps.
My dumps. Don't ruin the show with your absolutely necessary bowel movements. It'd be fucking terrible. So, I don't know. So how are you doing finals now? I know finals are coming up. How's that going?
Yeah,
studying and shit. Like, what the fuck do you even do? Like, there has to be no opportunity to do anything, or unless you're one of those terrible students like I was, where you just don't study and be okay with a C.
Yeah, my classes now. Well, I had a really hard one on Monday, and I was studying all day, and I was in this. It's called a 24-hour lounge. It's like open 24/7.
Like a food place? Is this on your campus?
Yeah, it's like in the library. But when the library closes, there's this lounge where.
Why do you go up there to study? Like, you don't live at school.
Oh, I can't study at home. When I study at home, I'm not into it. And
yeah, like, no, you got other stuff going on at home. Yeah,
so like way. When I get there, I'm like forced to study. So I went up there. I had like an exam at like 6 or whatever at night. So I studied all day. And when I got there. Like, there's this room, it's like 5 computers, and then there's like 3 big tables, or like you could have like a study group on these tables, and then there's a bathroom. So I'm sitting there, I'm cramming, I'm doing good, and all of a sudden, like, say around like 2 or 3 o'clock, this like fat, like short fat girl walks in. I'm only saying this, like, she was fat. Yeah. I mean, I can't, like, sugar. I'm not just.
He's trying to give a description of her so you can visualize it in your head.
Yeah.
It's not a racial thing. It's not a thing like that. It's not a derogatory thing. It's just a better visual for you. So when we describe somebody as, oh, there's a fat black girl or fat whatever, or this,
which we try to stop doing
because we've gotten complaints about it.
Yeah.
But we're just trying to give you a visual of it. So get it, Nick.
So she was like a little pudge ball, as I like to call it. She was about like 5 foot and just like really tubby. And she walks in and she's like yelling on the phone. And, like, I hear this yell. I'm sitting there, no headphones in, and I'm like, really? And she walks towards the bathroom, and this girl was taking a piss, yelling on the phone. While, like, all these people are studying for their finals, and everyone's looking around, like, whatever.
Was it that small of a place that you could hear her in the bathroom?
Yeah, it's such a small lounge. It's, like, about the size of this, like, living room. Like, it's so small.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's in the bathroom yelling, and she gets out, so I was like, all right, like, she'll leave, sits down at one of the computers, puts the phone on speaker. Everyone in there is studying for a final. Like, there's study groups, there's me, and, like, a few other people who are just like, are you fucking kidding me?
And it's a study room, too. Yeah. It's like a quiet room.
No
manners. The purpose of the room is to be quiet.
Yeah. No care in the world for anybody else except this pudgy girl cares about herself.
Yeah.
She's talking on the phone, puts it on speaker, like, 3 of the girls walk outside, they're like, are you fucking kidding me? The one girl had to get out of there. And I was like, I don't know why I didn't say something. Usually I would say something in that situation. I was ready to just be like, excuse me, fat ass, like, get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? Like, do you have any manners? Like, I held it in, though. I didn't say anything. And the girl...
Well, if you would have said something, though, then she probably would have flipped out on you, and it would have been a whole nother situation.
Yeah, then I would have lost 30 minutes of studying
exactly.
and been in a huge argument and been pissed off.
Well, you lost the time anyway, because all you're doing is hearing her complain or bitch on the phone. What was she bitching about? Like...
She wasn't really bitch. She was just on the phone with some guy. I assume he's hideous, because this girl... Yeah. Or, well, because
Maybe it's like her gay friend, because a lot of fat girls have gay friends.
No, well, I thought that, and then she put it on speaker. I was like, I don't know, like maybe it's her parents or something. And then she's like, I don't want to get into this right now. Like, and then puts the phone on speaker right after she says that, and like, but like, I don't want to know about like your old sex life. I thought it was.
She's arguing with her boyfriend in this fucking study hall.
Yeah, about her sex life.
Or a guy
I don't care about the past girls he had sex with, she said.
Screwing.
Yeah, and I'm just like sitting there like, I was like, okay, now I'm at a dead stop. I can't study anymore.
Was she fat enough that it would be hard to find her vagina?
Oh, yeah, she was disgusting.
Like, you would have to find flour to find the wet spot, throw a little flour on her to find the post?
There's no way this girl, like, has
So
sex.
they could have had sex, but it could have actually not got in. I don't know why I thought of that. Like, when you're saying fat girl, all I'm picturing is, like, a girl with giant meat flaps between her legs just trying to find it. And
Yeah.
How do fat people wipe? Like, I always wondered that. Like, how is your arm big enough to reach all the way back and then find your asshole? They must have filthy assholes. Like, they just must have poop all over themselves.
You can't call out every fat person.
No, not every. I'm sure there's clean people, you know, washing themselves with rags on sticks and tubs. And go ahead, sorry. This is just what I'm picturing. I don't know about you people, but that's just what I'm picturing.
So the girl's on speaker doing this, and then she finally gets up and walks out of the room. And I hear her. She's like 30 yards away. I still hear her voice, dude. She's fucking screaming. Like, we're studying. Like,
so she finally took it outside, and she's still out there, and you could still hear her.
Yeah. Why? What is the point of sitting down in a study room where everyone's studying and yapping on the phone? Just go outside, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, whatever. That's over. Finally, everyone in the room's like, that was the biggest piece of shit in the world. The girl next to me is like, I was about to punch her in the face. I'm like, in my head, like, were you really? Or are you just saying that? I was like, whatever. I kind of wish you would, so she could leave a little earlier. Yeah. So we'll fight, you know.
Chick fight.
Yeah, get a little riled up before my final.
Who would have won?
Oh, definitely the girl next to me. The fat girl was so small. Like, all you had to do was like kick ass.
She was like, what's her name in Willy Wonka when she blew up? The blueberry?
Yeah, dude, that's exactly what she
instead of walked.
Yeah, you kick
wider than she is tall.
You kick out that girl's knee. She's rolling down the lane like a fucking bowling ball.
She have knees?
What?
Were they just like pancake knees?
It was like
old dough
ankles, but her whole leg was just
like a tree trunk.
Yeah,
just one trunk, one giant oak.
Yeah,
on each.
Rudest person I've ever met. Then after that, I'm like, all right, back to studying. The girl's gone. I'm ready. Some kid right outside the room, there's like a little table where you can sit, and there's 3 people that were studying there all day. I saw them. Everyone's studying. Finals week, you study. Some kid comes up, sits down in the chair next to them, and is just yelling at his mom on the phone. He's like, Mom! And I'm like, I could hear this because it's outside the room, and I'm just like, what happened to people talking outside on the phone and like staying out of everyone's way?
Look, I know back in my day is a little played out of a term, but back in my day when I was in college between 2000 and 2004, cell phones were kind of at their beginning of popularity. You know, like late 90s, everyone got that. Remember that old Nokia phone? You were probably like 10. But
Snake?
That
you used
old,
to play Snake on it?
You play Snake on it.
Snake.
The old Nokia, like 2640 or whatever it was, they all came in like that navy blue, and then girls got the little covers for them and stuff. But like that phone, first of all, you could throw that phone in the ocean and then stomp on it 100 times. And, like, it would never break. Those phones were amazing. And now, for some reason, they make cell phones so much shittier.
Dude.
Like, I think they want your phone to break. Everyone I know, like you, is your phone broken? Let me say, the
day I got it, it's supposed to be indestructible.
Yeah.
A week after I got it, screen cracked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, real indestructible. Like,
yeah, so I had to buy $100 screen for mine so that it wouldn't break. Like, this fucking LifeProof case was $90. Just so that my phone wouldn't break. But those Nokia phones would never break.
They were awesome.
And everyone had the little leather thing on their side. They clip it outside. Like they're all contractors or something. Yeah. They're so fucking ridiculous.
Hey, I work at McDonald's, but people think I'm a contractor.
Yeah, exactly. But like, you'd go to a study room and nobody would be on their phone because people wouldn't do that. Plus, you know, cell phone, it was like an emergency thing or like to call, you know. And plus you're at school, so like, there wasn't like 3 minutes everywhere. Like when I went to school in Vermont, I had my phone up there. I never used it, ever. Because the minutes were so expensive to call anybody. But like now minutes are free and everywhere, and everyone has a phone attached to them at all times. Like if I went to a study hall, I would leave my phone at my room.
Yeah, I put it like...
But people have anxiety attacks if their phone's not with them. Like I remember I went somewhere the other day, and I'm driving, I'm leaving my house, I'm like, holy shit, I left my phone at home. Like I started to shake. And I was far enough away that coming back would have been a pain in the ass. But I was halfway to where I was going. I was just going to Wawa. And like I'm like, no, I'm gonna fucking go back and get it. And like, I came back all the way and got my phone. I could have been there and back by the time I would have. I should have never came back on my phone. There was no reason. But I'm like, well, what if something happens? What if there's an emergency?
What if I have a flat tire and I'm in the middle of the hood, like on the way to Wawa? You never know.
It's fucking terrible. But like, people have no manners with these things. I don't understand why you can't just study in silence. And if you're not going to be in silence, then just go somewhere else. Like, people have no etiquette when it's outside of, outside of their room, outside of their home. Like, there's public areas where you have to learn how to be in public. It makes no sense to me.
Ah, damn it. What happened? I dropped my phone in the toilet. Oh, it's so cold and it's under everything. I feel like I'm rooting around a pitcher of sangria. Where is it? Oh my God, why haven't I found it yet? Oh no, I didn't roll my sleeve up far enough. Oh, why didn't I flush when I got in here? Oh, this isn't even all mine. Oh no, there's a spider crawling on my face. Oh, why didn't I use the hand that was on the floor? Why did I use my toilet hand? Oh wait, here it is behind the toilet.
Hey guys, lately we've been having a lot of fan mail and hate mail. We've actually been having no fan mail, just a few hate mails. So we're trying to get you guys more involved. So we're gonna do a little contest.
Yeah, we thought up a little good contest for you guys. First 5 people to subscribe to our page and then email us at the same time their address, their information.
What's our email again, Joe?
Our email is thebrahdcast@yahoo.com. It's TheBrahdcast@yahoo.com. If you're watching us on YouTube, which is the only place you can watch us at, you'll see it on the page. Actually, it'll say our email. So if you send us an email, as well as subscribe to our page, because we'll be able to see both.
First 5, remember, first 5.
First 5 people.
It says there's 2 subscribers already, but just the first 5.
The first 5 people. So the next 5 people, if you already subscribed, then just send us an email.
I'm one of the subscribers, so there's only one other subscriber.
All right,
we have 2 subscribers.
Next 5 people to subscribe and to send us an email, we're going to send you a free Brahdcast T-shirt.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, this is going to be
T-shirts.
This is going to be newly minted. We have a great idea for these T-shirts. We're not going to tell you what they are yet, but you're going to love them. Just send us your size, send us your address and everything, and we'll send you out a free Brahdcast T-shirt. But you got to subscribe to the page and send us an email. Also, along with those emails, we've been thinking about branching out to do other things. We want to start making videos on YouTube and stuff. Everybody gets to start somewhere, and we want to get our million hits. We want to get one video, one audio, one something that gets us our million hits. So we're thinking maybe if we, make short little videos, vines, anything like that, and that'll get views, that'll bring viewers in. If you're listening, then you must love our show. Or know us.
Or hate it like
dumbass
who commented who don't listen.
You're very sour about that comment, aren't you?
I know. That really hurt, man. You really hurt.
You really ruined his ego. He has a gentle ego, folks.
Very sensitive.
You really hurt his sensitivity. But so send us those things, and we'll be able to send you out a free Brahdcast T-shirt. Also, send us some ideas. If you have any good ideas, any things you want to see us do on YouTube, any ideas about the show, we really appreciate any input, whether it's negative or positive. Send us any emails you want to tell us we're fucking assholes and we should jump off a bridge. Fine. Yeah. Email us at
Thanks for the email, though. At least we're getting some mail. All right.
So we want to get some emails. So send us an email with your address, and so we can mail you out the shirt, and subscribe to us on our page, and we'll send you guys out a Brahdcast T-shirt.
We're gonna start doing contests, or we're gonna think of contests. I don't know if we're gonna do one every week, but we're gonna try to do one every couple of weeks. So keep listening in, and we'll have a new contest for you guys.
Yeah, we have some really good contest ideas. Maybe bring some viewers in to witness the show. Maybe get some people to interview. Like I said, you have any ideas, any questions, comments, anything like that, just send us an email, comment on our page. Thanks a lot for listening, guys. We really appreciate you coming back every week and listening to us.
Adios, amigos.
Have a good one.